This is general advice and my opinions only. CFDs are high risk, past performance isn't reliable, I may be long or short CFDs and stocks mentioned. Content may contain language that offends some viewers. LEVRD operates as corporate authorised representative 001318377 under AFSL 548573. You can find our financial services guide via the LEVRD website link in the show notes.
And stop loss haters, plenty happening on the weekend. Trump, bloody, they love doing shit on the weekend when the market's closed. Far out. Anyway, let's get into it. We'll get into what's happened. Right, where we at? Commodities overnight. Completely fucking irrelevant right now. Completely irrelevant. They don't even make sense. So I won't even go through them because let's just go to what they're doing right now. Oil has spiked back up near bloody $100 a barrel. And I'll go into why, if you've been living under a rock. Gold's cratered another 1.5%, back to 46.73. Got as low as 46.37. Was sitting at about 47.50. Silver's down 2.5%. Bloody copper's down 1%. It's friggin' it's all carnage as per bloody usual. Oh, God, the majors overnight on Friday, probably irrelevant. It was starting to claw back. We're going to have we're having a down day. Ivanhoe was up 3%. Bloody, the goldies were up 1 to 2%, but everything just becomes irrelevant so friggin' quickly. Let's go into it. Right, US and Iran have failed to reach a deal. Big JD Vance went over there. Apparently Big JD didn't even eat any food because of the security risks. Went over and negotiated for 21 hours. They seem to have agreed on everything but the main thing that US want. No nuclear weapon. No new uranium enrichment. So, here's Trump's Truth Social post. She's a bit of a bloody long-winded thing, but it effectively says Iran promised to open the Strait of Hormuz, failed to do so. They've been absolute pains in the ass. They better begin the process of getting the international waterway open and fast. They're violating bloody war books. Trump's going off his head. He said the meeting with Iran began early in the morning, lasted throughout the night, close to 20 hours. Iran is unwilling to give up its nuclear ambitions. And in many ways, the points that were agreed to are better than us continuing our military operations to conclusion. But all of those points don't matter compared to allowing nuclear power to be in the hands of such volatile, difficult, unpredictable people. And he's pretty much said Iran will never have a bloody nuclear weapon. And his final one, the big news, so at some point we will reach an all being allowed to go in, all being allowed to go out of the Strait of Hormuz, and US will today, I think 10 o'clock US time today, will begin the process of blockading any and all of the ships trying to enter or leave the Strait of Hormuz. So pretty much what he did at bloody Venezuela. So, and he's saying they're going in to take out the mines that apparently might or might not be in there. So they're going to fuck them off with drones and everything. They've also said instructed the Navy to seek to interdict every vessel in international waters that has paid a toll to Iran. No one who pays an illegal toll will have safe passage on those high seas. We'll also begin destroying the mines that Iranians laid in the strait. Any Iranian who fires at us or peaceful vessels will be blown to hell. Iran knows better than anyone how to end this situation, which has already devastated the country. Their Navy is gone, their Air Force is gone, their anti-aircraft and radar are useless. The blockade will begin shortly. Other countries will be involved in this blockade. Iran will not profit from this illegal act of extortion. Additionally, at an appropriate moment, we are fully locked and loaded, and our military will finish up the little that is left of Iran. President Donald J. Trump. And what he said the other day, he did a big interview on the phone with Fox News last night, which is obviously the pro-Trump news outlet, and pretty much every other news outlet is anti-Trump, which is the fake news he reports of. So it's hilarious to listen to. Any country that sells military stuff to Iran, like bloody those shoulder rockets and everything, are going to have a 50% tariff. And imposed on them, and he confirmed if China is actually selling them military equipment, he's going to impose a 50% tariff on China. So this is just mad at the moment. So effectively what's happening, US are taking control of the Strait of Hormuz. They're going to be letting ships in and out. There's also reports that there's a shitload of empty ships heading to the US to pick up oil and gas. So works great for US. Oil prices and energy prices have risen. They're going to start selling a shitload more of theirs. It appears also that they're going to be getting ships flowing in and out of the strait because they've got their navy, putting their navy in the strait, and they're going to be escorting non-uranium linked ships in and out of the strait. So all the ports on the other side, Saudi, Kuwait, Qatar, Oman, like all that, they're affected. It sounds like they're going to be allowed to go in and out with the help of the US and whoever else wants to friggin' help. So it looks like US are taking control. So oil prices have gone up. We'll see what happens over the coming days. Like, who fucking knows? But it seems like to me the oil will start flowing again, except the Iranian shit, which is going to impact. Most of that goes to China. So what China's going to get involved with to stop this happening, I don't know. But that's what's going on at the moment. So down day. Here's a new segment for you. This is interesting. I thought Forrestania, have they acquired anything today? The answer is no. The answer is no. This is one of the days that Forrestania Resources hasn't acquired anything. And I thought, why not fire up Canetoad to bloody see where all these bloody tenements are that Forrestania have been acquiring? Because it's not just a 3D drill hole visualizer. You go into the company and you go into the tenement thing and you've got a big bloody map here of every tenement that they directly or indirectly own. And it comes up, owner, Cooler Gold. You wouldn't think that's Forrestania, but it is a subsidiary of Forrestania. You zoom out, you look at this is the Forrestania stuff right down here. Have a look, click on that. Firehawk Gold, subsidiary of Forrestania. Great AI-powered technology provided by the team at Canetoad. We can head northeast of Kalgoorlie. Oh my God, they've got more bloody tenements up here. Have a look at this one. Forrestania Resources, click next door, Northern Star Carasoo Dam. This is all the information you get on Canetoad. This is just one element of the great bloody technology that is Canetoad. Here's all you've got to remember. If you want to find a lode, you've got to get the toad. Canetoad.ai, link in the show notes. Much more than just a 3D drill hole visualizer. God, bloody love this shit. Righto, next up on the company stuff. Get back to me screen now that I've calmed down. So, right, Kaiser Reef, bloody hell. Current holding and typical bloody stupidity of Matt, bought the stock and then they freaking put out production update to say that they've underperformed and the stock's bloody been hammered. So Kaiser Reef, gold produced last quarter, this come out on Friday, nearly 5,188 ounces produced. That was down 1.75 thousand ounces from the previous quarter. So they've said lower than expected stope grades, focusing on grade control, which means they've either overbroken the stopes or missed the ore. So they only added 2.5 mil to the balance sheet, but they did repay debt and closed out some call options, which was sort of a net effect of 7 million. So disappointing quarter at Henty. So yeah, God, bloody hell. Anyway, so that was a bit disappointing on the bloody mining front, but what do you do? What do you do? They're a bit more leveraged now with, I think, as you can see on what they've got, 728 ounces owing on the gold loan. They've closed out their call options and done a deferred payment to Catalyst, and they're going to be investing in turning Henty around, I guess, and ramping it up a bit. So we'll continue to hold, but Could have bought it bloody cheaper. Very disappointing. I did open a bit of a lithium position the other week. Bit of a long-short pairing. We'll see how we go. Based on the fact that IGO signalling for lower end of guidance in the previous quarter. As you can see, their previous comments were FY26 spodumene production is trending marginally below the bottom end of guidance, probably priced in. You look at what Visible Alpha's got them pumping out for Greenbushes production volume. September and December quarter was 319 and 352,000 tonne. March, they've got them, consensus has them coming back to 403 and 435. And same as they got 2.1 thousand tonne at Kwinana for December, and they've got them coming back up to 2.4 and 2.6 for March and June. So consensus has them recovering, and they've already trended towards the lower end of guidance. Be interested to see when the quarterly comes out, if there's possibly a downgrade, if they don't get those consensus numbers. So it's shaping up that way. And on the back of my Liontown interview with Tony O, which I was very impressed with, and the way I'm thinking is like, okay, is an MD going to come on to do a bullish interview about their company just before their quarterlies come out? So the fact he's come on means, am I going to get any surprises with a Liontown holding? Whereas IGO are trending towards the lower end of guidance, and consensus has them sort of really recovering. And if they don't, that means a downgrade. So I've gone pretty simply long Liontown, short IGO. Opened that up. So that short's hopefully in the bloody money today with the market downturn. Anyway, Centaurus, bit of news out. Not a holding, has been a previous holding. Financing update from them. Non-binding offers of up to US $320 million received. Preferred financer to be appointed in Q3 2026, and this is for the Jaguar nickel project in northern Brazil. So they need, for that project, it says in the latest preso, upfront capital of US 380 million. They've only got Aussie 24 in the bank currently, and that Glencore offtake they secured has conditions precedent to make FID before 30th of September this year. So they FID, for that to be applicable, this FID has to be made. So they have to secure debt, and possibly either, we don't know if there's going to be an equity component. They haven't got much. It'd be a friggin' big 2-tranche raise to get an equity component, considering their couple $100 million market cap. So still don't know if they're going to be selling a project stake to satisfy that equity component, or they're going to just load up debt to get the whole thing. And because they did also have that letter of intent from the Brazil bank as well. So they might just go full knacker on the debt. Don't know. Keeping the eye on it, but it's definitely progressing in the right direction on the funding side. So, and obviously very, very leveraged to any positive nickel news. So that's where we're at. Black Cat, Cal East update today. So they've said they've got 183,000 tonne of ore from Cal East available for processing at Lakewood. So at end of December quarter, they had 109,000 tonne at 1.6. So they've added 74,000 tonne to the stockpile. So they're still committing their 20 million to expand Lakewood to 1.5 million tonne per annum. They've said they've got no issues with diesel supply, but in this update, no mention of Paulson's at this stage. So not sure. I'm looking at it and I'm just thinking, yeah, they've put a bit of information out, but they haven't put like a pre-quarterly out, but it's just skeptical on what the performance is going to be, because they got 90 mil in the bank. Gold prices dropped, so that's obviously affected the bullion they've got. Not heaps, but a little bit. So yeah, I'm interested to see what their quarterly is going to come out with as a cash build or not, if they've had any issues up at Paulson's. So no mention. We'll wait and see. God, you just don't know what's going on. This bloody choppy back and forth. You get one day up, one day down. Can't get multiple in a row. It's fucking driving me nuts. So equity update. Oh, shit everywhere. So breakthrough, still ticking along. 14.5 cents, I think it closed at. WAF, position's going well. Be down a bit today with bloody gold getting hammered. Bright Star still trading below me average at about 41. I'd say that's down. Linetown was up to about $2. Got in at $1.90. I'd say that's down below today. Talk's done well. Got in at 40. I'd say that's back down below 51 today. IGO, the short, averaged at 8.14 there. Medallion, average at 42. I'd say that's down as well. I'd say everything's down. Fucking Kaiser Reef got in, I think that's 30.5. So that's been hammered. So that's bloody done me ass. Phoenix, I've opened a position up in Phoenix at 34 cents. And you'll see why soon, because I may have done my DD properly there by talking to the main bloke. Coming out soon. That encounter, that small position, that was bloody one of those edges. So I closed the Yancoal one at a profit. Closed AVL, that closed at a profit this morning. So I've still got a couple there and still got me call and put options on the gold price. So which is reducing the volatility a bit on days like this when it's getting fucking hemorrhage, because that 4,400 put starts becoming a bit closer to win the money. So we'll wait and see. So fund update, shit, 113, chopping back and forth. Can't get a bloody, well, at least I can't get a breakout to the upside, but at least I'm not getting fucking hemorrhage to the downside, because that could be even worse. So we're just in bloody survival mode at the moment. 172 on the gold longs. Copper, which is breakthrough and Aeris, 82,000. Short on energy, that small Santos position in that pair. I'll probably fuck that off soon. And lithium, that's the IGO Linetown pair. And miscellaneous, they're just all the other random shit. So, right, let's have a look at the fucking market to see how much I friggin' lost.
2, 1,
I'll do it again.
3, 2,
there we go.
1, let's fuck!
Could be worse. I think I've lost $8,000. $8,000. All right, not too bad. So what do we got? What's gold sitting at the moment? Ricard, 46.78. So not too bad. I'll just bring that down to show you. 46.78. Not too bad. Right, I can handle that. Okay, what do we got? WAF down 1.5%, Bright Star down 2.5%, Linetown down 4%. Fuck, pain in the ass. IGO down 1.6%. So, me bloody Linetown's going worse than IGO. But that's all right. We're just holding. We're just ticking along. Medallion down 5.7%. Fuck, Kaiser Reef down again. Fallen knife there. Fuck me dead. Phoenix down 4%. Got in at 34. That's at bloody 33. God, shit. Encounter. Fucking hell. God, waiting for a bloody Santos up a little bit. That's a tiny position. Aeris down 2%. Right. Fuck. Anyway, just one of those days. Let's have a look across the screen. See what's going on. Goldies. Pantoro down 5%. So gold's getting hammered. Evolution down 4%. Black Cat down 4%. Bellevue back down to $1.74, down 4%. The best performer is, thank God, the one I hold, WAF. West African Resources down 1.5%. Rest of the goldies are down. Iron ore. Majors are actually up. BHP up 0.4. Rio up 0.6. Phoenix down 4%. You bastard. Nickel. Centaurus pretty flat, 0.88%. 56.57. So what do we got? Nickel Industries down 3.6%. The interesting pile. What do we got? Fucking Kaiser Reef. Fuck. Shit. New Murchison down 6%, back at 5. Nothing too bloody. Nothing too much to report. Copper, what do we got? Firefly down 2%. Right, shit day on the market. Unless you're short heaps of stuff, which I'm fucking not. Waiting for the breakthrough, you'd say. What's silver doing? Andean down 3.8. Right, let's just assume everything is down. friggin' uranium. Fucking hell. Fucking cauldron. Oh my God. This stock is cracking me up. 6.8. Nearly 7 cents. Look at this fucking thing. Oh, God. That is hilarious. The WAISR. God, I bought that at like 0.9 or something back in the day. Oh, I should have just held it, but that would have been boring. Haven't got it in me. Well done, CXU. Good on you, Hux. Good on you, Huxo. EV loving this shit. Paladin, pretty flat. So uranium's not actually getting hammered too much. Deep Yellow down 2%. Boss Energy down 2.9. Lotus back down 4% to $1.40. Energy, I assume that's up. Yancoal up 2%. God, glad I closed that at $7.10. Had a bloody win there. Oil and gas, Beach up 6.5%. Strike up 2.6%. Centaurus, Woodside up 3.8%. There we go. Righto, punters. Got another bloody company interview coming out, I'd say. Might rip it out tomorrow. Make sure you head back and listen to the Benno one. Medallion, that was a good yarn, and Tony O. Plenty more company interviews to come, getting a few lined up. If you reckon you want to come on for a yarn, and I reckon I'm doing them well too. It's balanced, it's pointy, but it's still respectful. I'm not out to bloody get everyone, but I'll send you the shit in advance on the pointy stuff. So highly recommend coming on for a company yarn. I'm loving them, and I reckon you'll love them too. Righto, let's see if we can survive another 24 hours. Hoo, cheers. I nearly said that other thing. Oh, it's hilarious. Oh, I'll cancel that actually. I forgot to do the finale. Hold on, let's go back because I said didn't even do this bit. Thank you to the DOS sponsors. Canetoad AI. Go in the show notes, get yourself a bloody investor subscription or a company subscription. You're bloody mad not to. Righto, we'll try that again.